Hello dear students and welcome to this new lesson in the series of English lessons on the أونروا Satellite TV channel. Welcome back. Dear students, if you look at the nature around you, you'll find it beautiful and appealing. And of course you will enjoy looking at it. However, nature can be dangerous, destructive, and forceful. So does nature have forces? Of course it does. If you look at earthquakes, hurricanes, volcanoes, and tornadoes, you will find that nature is really destructive. So, our lesson today is handling forces of nature. In this lesson, we are talking about the forces of nature. What forces of nature do you know? Of course, we have the earthquakes, the volcanoes, hurricanes, and tornadoes, and many other forces of nature. Let's look at these photos. What are these photos about? Look at the photos. Here we have ash and smoke. Here we have lava. And here we have liquid rock. These photos are all about volcanoes. So, in this lesson, we will be talking about volcanoes. Of course, dear students, for every new reading lesson, we have a new vocabulary and new words to learn. Now, let's look at the new vocabulary for this lesson. Look at the picture first. What is the picture for? This picture is for a volcano. Let's read the sentence together. It is really so risky to live in a place near active volcanoes. Again, it is really so risky to live in a place near active volcanoes. Look at the picture again. What's this? Of course, this is an active volcano. Active volcano. So volcanoes can be active or inactive volcanoes. Look at the picture again. This is an active volcano. So the target word here is active volcano. Active volcano, like the one we have in the photo. Let's move to the second target word. In this sentence, Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the surface of the moon. Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the surface of the moon. What's this? Look at the picture. This is the surface of the moon. And of course, this is the surface of the screen. Look at my palm. This is the surface of my palm. So the target word is surface. Our target word is surface. This is the surface of the moon. Let's look at the next sentence. Volcanoes push the lava out from deep underground. Look at the photo. What's this? This is a volcano, and this is lava, which is pushed out of the earth. Let's read the sentence again. Volcanoes push the lava out from deep underground. So the target word is push out. Push out. Look at the lava. It's pushed out from the ground. Push out. Look here. Hot liquid rock, which comes out of the earth, is called lava. Again. Hot liquid rock, which comes out of the earth, is called lava. Look at this. This is liquid rock, which we call lava. And the rock becomes liquid because of the tremendous heat that volcanoes produce. So look here, the target word is liquid rock. Liquid rock. This is liquid rock, or we can call it lava. Okay, look here. When a volcano erupts, it produces a lot of polluting materials. Again, when a volcano erupts, it produces a lot of polluting materials. Look at this erupting volcano. It produces lava, ash, gases, chemicals, and extra polluting materials. So our target word is erupt. Erupt. When a volcano explodes, we say it erupts. So the target word is erupt. Look here. In powerful volcanoes, lava flows quickly towards the surface. Again. In powerful volcanoes, lava flows quickly towards the surface. Look at this volcano. Look at the lava which flows out of the volcano towards the surface. So the target word is flow. Flow. Let's read the sentence for the last time. In powerful volcanoes, lava flows quickly towards the surface. It flows towards the surface. So the target word is flow. Let's move to the next sentence. The ash that volcanoes produce can cover whole countries and it destroys crops. Look at this photo, dear students. What do you see in the photo? What's this? Of course, this is ash, smoke, gases that go out of the volcano. Let's read the sentence again. The ash that volcanoes produce can cover whole countries and it destroys crops. This is ash. So our word is ash. Ash. In the picture, we have ash goes out of the volcano. Let's move to our last sentence. With the modern technologies, scientists can predict volcanic eruptions. Again. With the modern technologies, scientists can predict volcanic eruptions. Look at this scientist or geologist. He can predict volcanic eruptions long before they take place. So, the target word is predict. Predict. Predict means expect or foresee, to know something that will happen in the future. So far, dear students, we have read these sentences and we have learned these new vocabulary. Now, let's look at the words as one group. The first word we had was active volcano. Active volcano. And we said that volcanoes can be active or inactive. We have the word surface. Surface. We said that lava or liquid rock goes out of the volcano towards the surface of the air. Also, we had the word push out. Push out. Lava is pushed out quickly from the volcano. Also, we had the word liquid rock. Liquid rock. Due to the tremendous heat that a volcano produces, solid and strong rock becomes liquid rock. Also, we have the word erupt. Erupt. When a volcano explodes, we say it erupts. We had the word flow, also ash, and predict. So let's read the words again. Active volcano, surface, push out, liquid rock, erupt, flow, ash, and finally predict. Now, dear students, after we have learned these words, let's practice them in this exercise, which is fill in the spaces with words from the list. Fill in the spaces with words from the list. Let's look at the words in the list. We have the word flow, push out, predict, surface, liquid rocks, and erupt. Shall we have the first sentence? Okay, then let's go. Look here. Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the moon. On the what? On the flow, on the push out, on the predict, on the surface, on the liquid rocks, or on the erupt. What do you think? Thank you very much. Marvelous. Here, Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the surface of moon. Surface. Let's have the second sentence. When a fish dies deep in the sea it. Again. When a fish dies deep in the sea it. The sea, flow, push out, predict, liquid rocks, or erupt. What do you think? Very good. Here, the sea pushes it out. Again, when a fish dies deep in the sea pushes it out. Pushes it out. Let's have the next sentence. Some animals can an earthquake long before it happens. Again, some animals can an earthquake long before it happens. Some animals can flow, can predict, can liquid rocks, or can erupt. What do you think? Marvelous. Thank you very much. Some animals can predict an earthquake long before it happens. They can predict, they can foresee, they can expect. Now let's move to the next sentence. When active volcanoes, they become really dangerous. Again, when active volcanoes, they become really dangerous. When active volcanoes flow, liquid rocks, or erupt. What do you think? Excellent. When active volcanoes erupt, they become really dangerous. When active volcanoes erupt, they become really dangerous. Let's have the next sentence. In active volcanoes, solid rocks turn to because of the great heat. Again, in active volcanoes, solid rocks turn to because of the great heat. What does the great heat do to the rocks? Thanks a lot. They become liquid rocks. So, in active volcanoes, solid rocks turn to liquid rocks because of the great heat. Let's have the last sentence. Many short rivers into the Pacific Ocean. Many short rivers into the Pacific Ocean. What do you think? Of course, we have the word flow. So here, many short rivers, thanks a lot, flow into the Pacific Ocean. Now, dear all, after we have discussed these words, let's have this short break, then we continue our lesson after it. Don't go away. Welcome back. Now, dear students, I'm a bit sure that you are eager to learn about volcanoes. Here, let's look at the photos again. These photos are about volcanoes. Now, before we read about volcanoes, let's watch this clip about volcanoes, then we read after it. Okay, after we have watched this clip about volcanoes, let's read about them. But before we read, we have a question. What is the topic about? What is the topic about? Let's read the passages in order to know what the topic is about. Let's read together. A volcano is a hole in the Earth's surface which pushes out hot liquid rock. There are about 800 active volcanoes in the world. A volcanic eruption is very powerful, as hot ash and gases are blown into the air. The liquid rock flows out of the volcano towards towns and villages. The gas and ash can blow all over the globe, causing changes to the weather. After a volcano erupts, sunlight can be reduced and crops can die. Volcanic eruptions can be predicted by scientists, which helps save lives. Now, dear students, let's read the text again in order to answer some questions. A volcano is a hole in the Earth's surface which pushes out hot liquid rock. There are about 800 active volcanoes in the world. A volcanic eruption is very powerful, as hot ash and gases are blown into the air. The liquid rock flows out of the volcano towards towns and villages. The gas and ash can blow all over the globe, causing changes to the weather. After a volcano erupts, sunlight can be reduced and crops can die. Volcanic eruptions can be predicted by scientists, which helps save lives. Okay, now after we have read the text twice, let's get back to our question. The first question we had, what is the topic about? What is the text about? Thank you very much. The text talks about volcanoes. So it is about volcanoes. Now, let's have some questions. The first question, what is a volcano? What is a volcano? Can you define a volcano? Let's get back to the text. A volcano is a hole in the Earth's surface which pushes out hot liquid rock. So, in the question, what is a volcano? The answer is, it is a hole in the Earth's surface which pushes out hot liquid rock. Let's have the second question. How many active volcanoes are there in the world? How many? Look at the paragraph. There are about 800 active volcanoes in the world. There are about 800 active volcanoes in the world. So, how many active volcanoes are there in the world? Thank you very much. The answer is, there are 800 active volcanoes in the world. Let's look at the third question. What does a volcano produce when it erupts? What does a volcano produce when it erupts? Look at the paragraph. A volcanic eruption is very powerful as hot ash and gases are blown into the air. The liquid rock flows out of the volcano towards towns and villages. So again, what does a volcano push out when it erupts? The answer is, it pushes out gases, ash, and liquid rock. Gases, ash, and liquid rock. Now, dear students, let's have another exercise which is true or false. True or false. The first sentence, the materials that go out from a volcano can cover the world. The materials that go out from a volcano can cover the world. What do you think? Is this statement correct or incorrect? Let's look at the paragraph. The gas and ash can blow all over the globe, means all over the world, causing changes to the weather. So, our sentence, the materials that go out from a volcano can cover the world or the globe, and this sentence is 100% correct. Let's move to the second sentence. There is no relationship between volcanoes and the weather. There is nothing between volcanoes and the weather. What do you think? Okay, let's get back to the text. The gas and ash can blow all over the globe, causing changes to the weather. Causing changes to the weather. So, there is no relationship between volcanoes and the weather. This sentence is incorrect because volcanoes cause changes to the weather. Sentence 3. Scientists can expect volcanic actions before they happen. Again, scientists can expect, can predict, can foresee volcanic actions or volcanic eruptions before they happen. What do you think? Then let's get back to the text. In the text we have, volcanic eruptions can be predicted by scientists, which helps save lives. So, they can be predicted by scientists. So this sentence is 100% correct. Scientists can expect volcanic actions before they happen. Now, dear students, let's have another short break, then we continue after it. Be with us. Welcome back. Now, dear students, let's have another exercise, which is complete the following sentences. We have some sentences to complete. Let's have the first sentence. Strong rocks become inactive volcanoes. Strong rocks become inactive volcanoes. Dear students, in active volcanoes, we have a tremendous and great heat. And that heat changes strong rocks into what? Let's read the text. A volcano is a hole in the Earth's surface which pushes out hot liquid rock. So the strong rock becomes liquid rock. Let's get back to the sentence. Strong rock becomes liquid and active volcanoes. Again, strong rock becomes liquid inactive volcanoes. What causes them to be liquid? Of course, the great heat. Let's have sentence 2. There are about 800 volcanoes worldwide. 800 what? Let's look here. There are about 800 active volcanoes in the world. Active volcanoes. So the sentence, there are about 800 active volcanoes worldwide. We said that volcanoes can be active or inactive. Regarding the active volcanoes, we have 800 active volcanoes worldwide. Let's have sentence 3. Volcanic actions can affect the world and they cause changes to the... Again, volcanic actions can affect the world and they cause changes to the... To the what? Cause changes to what? Look here. The gas and ash can blow all over the globe, causing changes to the weather. To the weather. So here, volcanic actions can affect the world and they cause changes to the weather. Now, dear students, after we have talked about volcanoes, we have the last part for you, which is your homework. Look at this. What would happen if a volcano erupts in your city? Again, what would happen if a volcano erupts in your city? Imagine the situation. Now, dear students, imagine that you have a volcano in your city. What would you do and what the situation would be like? Okay, by the end of this exercise, we have come to the end of this lesson. I hope the lesson was interesting. Until I see you next time, have a good day and goodbye.